Two congressmen are co-sponsoring the Rural Weather Monitoring Systems Act to help fill radar gaps in rural America. News 2 meteorologist Alex Libby explains the impact of radar gaps and if we have any here. Alex.
Yeah, Tori, the radar gaps are very impactful. And here at News 2, we use 5 different radars across Tennessee, Kentucky, and even in Alabama, Nashville, Hopkinsville, Memphis, Huntsville, and Morristown are the radars that we use. You can see there's a lot of space between them, but I want to show you what that space between them really means. So the radar beam is at a ½ degree angle. That means the further you get away from the radar, the higher above the ground it gets. And you can see a 50-mile radius, a circle, if you get 50 miles away from the radar, that radar beam is about 3,500 feet off the ground. That means it's going to be hard to see anything below 3,500 feet once you're more than 50 miles away from the radar. And our biggest cities, our most populated cities, are pretty close to radar sites, and so the beam is relatively close to the ground. That's great for detecting that low-level rotation that we use to detect tornadoes. But some of our more rural areas, and that's what this bill is used to pass, is not so great as far as that radar beam. An example is Cookeville, 4,500 feet is the lowest radar beam that we have there. And in Lawrenceburg, it's even worse, 6,000 feet off the ground. And here in Tennessee, we're not the only ones that have radar gaps. Congressman Nathaniel Morin represents East Texas, which is located in another radar gap. He says adding radars will definitely save lives.
We wanted to refile our standalone bill to reemphasize the fact that rural America cannot be left behind, that we've got to identify these gaps in radar systems, and we've got to be able to fill those gaps so that we have timely and appropriate and accurate information about weather systems that may affect our property or our lives.
Along with Republican Congressman Morin, Democratic Congressman Eric Sorensen from Illinois says that he's co-sponsoring the bill. And in 2023, it was originally introduced as the Weather Act reauthorization. Now Morin and Sorensen are reintroducing the act as a standalone bill to emphasize its importance. Back to you.